Hey, I'm here with the Mini Jam 70.1 with the theme of puzzle and the restriction. That's what it was called, or limit. It's called the limit, I think. Limitation of had to combine two genres, and I am here with a puzzle roguelike or roguelite. So I'm curious to see. I adjusted the volume, so I opened this earlier to make sure it would destroy my. Well, I guess that's as far as I'm getting. Okay, wasn't I just like going back and forth? Alright, so this is level one. So it seems like this concept is really simple. I literally just have to light all these up. And then go to the exit. Oh god, these guys are adorable. Okay, so they de-light up when I step on them. That's cool. Oh man. This feels really good to move already. Like the little squish and the tappy sound. So from what I understand, I am a salamander named Now, and I am carrying my friend who is a capybara, which is a very oddly specific animal, but I am carrying my capybara friend named Fizz, who has sunglasses? Does he have sunglasses on? Oh, that's adorable. By the way, that's a really awesome lava effect. Did you make that? Like, hand make that for this jam? Because, my god. Oh, there's a timer. Oh, and it goes up 20 seconds. Okay, so you gotta go fast. I was like, man, this music is really, like, hyper for something I don't need to rush. Gotcha. And if I don't talk much, it's because I'm focusing. Oh, I'm dumb. Or am I a genius? I don't know if this, like, that sort of, like, pattern of just, like, straight lineage is intended. But it's saving me. Oh no. Why did I do that? This is really cool though. The abrupt death is like awesome, like great. That sound effect with this little, I think there's a part, yeah, like that animation. GG, I see. Oh, nice screen transition. Down home rig, south of the border. Oh yeah, I forgot that was the plot. We're doing the Olympics of Tartarus. That's a really So this is at a really good level one. It literally teaches you the mechanics before you can even start your run before there's a timer, and tells you on the bottom like the symbols you have to do it to like finish. It's super easy and yeah, really good. Teaches you the mechanics instantly. Says this is a roguelike, but I can't tell. Okay, yeah, it is. Gotta go fast. Ayo. I'm just like secretly a genius at this type of puzzle specifically. I guess not so secretly. Something that... Ooh, crap. Something that definitely helps with like this type of puzzle that makes it a lot easier and a lot nicer is the fact that I can re-step on pieces just to turn them off. It doesn't instantly kill me. Nice. Oh wow. It just gets bigger. Oh man, I'm not doing well. This is not the run. So it's 20 seconds each time, and since the puzzles start to take longer and longer, inevitably I will just, like, not be able to go on forever. Which is good, that's a good thing. You don't want somebody's last impression to be, I got bored so I had to stop. You want their impression to be, dang, that last run was great, maybe I'll do another one. Or I won't do a better one than that, so I'm not going to try another one.
Hey buddy, will you be able to spare me 20 minutes?
Sorry that I had to disappear. But it's nice that tabbing out basically pauses the game, unless I click on it and I find out that it's been playing this whole time. I just had to go shovel. And I got mail. Just real life things. But anyways, where was I? Oh, which keys? Arrow keys. So I think that's a little bit of a shame control-wise, the fact that I can't use ASDW as well. I have to use arrow keys, and the, it's a bit hard to describe, but my arrow keys are bad. Oh no. It's probably where my run dies. Gotcha. So I was level 10. Alright, I'll give it a few more goes because I haven't played in a while now. I'm out of touch. But yeah, no, really good entry overall. So far my biggest thing is I wish I could use ASDW to move. It's like since I'm on a timer I can't like take my time to kind of scout this, but wait a minute. Oh, I literally have to be on this side. I can't, like, cheese it and end on the... Oh my god. I can't cheese it and end on the bottom. Which is good. Yeah, like, this doesn't finish the puzzle. Oh my god, why do I keep doing that? Now I'm just like so out of it, I just keep jumping off. I love that the background has like a tiny bit of movement. I think like a little bit of movement can add so much to just like any scene. Shouldn't be a lot because it would be distracting, but just the right amount makes it just so much more visually interesting is the only way I like know how to describe it. God, characters are adorable though. The tag team. Oh my god. That was kind of accidentally genius. Oh, why was that delayed? Oh my god, I'm just butchering everything. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm above a minute, so something that might have been something to consider is instead of having a timer that just like gets 30 seconds every time you finish a level, have it just like reset to a certain amount of time each time. Because of the way it is, it's... I mean, it's actually probably better this way now that I think about it. It's kind of like you have to go as fast as possible on each level, because every second you waste is technically a second waste in the next level as well. I have to make sure I don't get stuck in those, like, jump... Oh my god. Level 9! I didn't even beat my last score. Level 10. Okay, I want to get to level 11. That's the goal. That's the dream. But yeah, I think if you wanted to go for this, like, kind of speed runny, go as fast as possible feel, then the way you did the timer is perfect. It definitely encourages going as fast as possible more than just going fast for this level. Seems like there's a thing where if you turn the last one you need off and it's on the top row, it'll open the exit. Yeah, like that. Pro tip, don't miss the exit. So as long as I finish everything within 20 seconds, I'm technically positive. If you technically take longer than 20 seconds, you're like going negative. Like you're good eventually. If you take longer than 20 seconds on any map, you will eventually just like you will inevitably fail. Which is good. If you're having an infinite model, it needs to end. Or it needs to be so insanely hard to, like, go infinite that going infinite basically means to be playing at a skill level that's, like, almost inhuman for an extended period of time. You can rely on, like, exhaustion to create inevitability. That is a possibility. You don't have to have inevitability by, like, increasing difficulty to the point of impossibility. You could just have it be that the action is so difficult that it would be inhuman to go on forever. And I think that might be here, like, what might be happening here, where I think it might be so impossibly difficult to go infinite, just because it's like, you have to do this entire thing in 20 seconds. I actually don't know if it increases, like, in size infinitely. It might be a thing that eventually it will just, like, stop increasing and hit, like, a max size. Because I don't know how it's randomly generated. I assume it's just a set of possible puzzles. And it just picks randomly between them, but that's just a guess. Who knows what type of magic could be happening? I wonder if these just get so long that it's like it's literally impossible to go faster than 20 seconds. Yeah, I'm definitely behind, so 35. If I'm not talking, it's because I'm focusing. Yeah, I'm going pretty damn fast, and I've already broken the 20-second mark. Oh, never mind, I'm going slow. Oh my god. Level 11! Well, that's what I wanted to get to. Anyways. Wait, why is there, like, just black space on there? Like, does that happen when you die? Wait, was that there because, like, I was getting too far, and the screen, like, zooms out? Also, I think it's awesome that the screen like zooms out. I think it like definitely adds to the sense of scale of later levels. I think it's interesting that like because of the way the timer works, you have to like speed in the early levels translate to like more time in the later ones. Oh, that bug didn't work. Did that time. Okay, that one probably took me way longer than it should have. Whoopsie. Dang, I kind of want to like get far enough that the screen breaks though. This is addicting. Oh my god. It does have that like one more run feel, which is always nice because it's like, oh man, if I went fast, I'm better now, so I could go faster in these early parts, and since I could go faster on these early parts, I could have more time for the later parts. So it creates that feeling of, oh, if I just play one more time, I'll get a score that's like actually worth having. Man, sometimes that feels delayed, which makes me nervous, because it's like, do I jump, or do I just, like, accept? Or do I wait? Do I just hope maybe it's programmed so that technically the exit's there before it physically is, or? Why did I do that? I'm losing unnecessary time. Oh, I'm dumb. It's nice that the X doesn't go away. You kind of, once you solve it, you're done. Oh my god, please. I keep killing myself on 8, and I think the bug doesn't happen until after that. That was almost bad. I'm curious what the dev's high score is. Man, I almost want to restart this run because I just like wasted so much time on such an early level. Damn, that bug doesn't feel consistent enough to like rely on. Oh, ugh. Speaking of relying on, I can't rely on myself to make good decisions. I guess the bug I'm trying to like replicate is it seemed like there was just like I feel like maybe the screen zoomed out will zoom out far enough that you could actually like just see the border. Well, it's not this one apparently. Well, it's level 8. I've gotten here many times now. my dear God, please me. Oh my God, this is paint. Oh, got it at least. Oh yeah, you can start to see it. There's like a bit of black space on the right, where I think like the zooming out is zooming out far enough that I'm no longer seeing this like moving texture as much. And it's just going to get worse from here on out. More and more. Oh! Dang, I'm bad. But yeah, this is the black bar I was referring to. Seems that like it starts to zoom out too far. Damn, that's pretty fun though. It doesn't seem escape exits the game, but oh yeah, time to make like a little exe thing. Neat. So really awesome entry. Really awesome. Very, very simple mechanic, but really well done. Puzzle roguelike is indeed the genre combo. So what I've been doing for these videos now is I've been going through the ratings and kind of giving my thoughts on like what could have changed to make it a 10 or like a 5. I mean, so yeah. Let's see. Enjoyment. I'll probably give it a 5. If I had to take any points away from it, I would probably make it a 4 because there wasn't that many mechanics. What could like a few ideas for mechanics that could have like maybe been used to mix up. I don't know how the level generation works, so this might literally just have not been an option without making really impossible puzzles. But yeah, a really good. What something could be like a tile you have to step on more than once, and maybe has like a counter on it, and once you hit that counter, it counts. You could have locking tiles that you only need to click once, that don't need to be that stepping on them doesn't like undo them. These are just some ideas. Obviously, 3 days isn't enough time to like, especially if you want the mechanics to be polished. But if you want to shove in a bunch of mechanics to create more complexity or depth, game jams don't usually allow for that type of flexibility without making the game a little less polished. But this was really good, so I'm going to give it a 5. If I had to take any away, it's just because I would want more mechanics. Because otherwise, eventually... But it had a really good sense of inevitability, which is what I like out of my endless games. You never want somebody to walk away from your game with the feeling of, well, it's I've played this game for long enough. I'm so good that I'm never gonna lose. I have nowhere to go. High score doesn't even matter because it's so easy. The high score comes down to endurance. You don't have that here, which is really nice. Either it becomes just so inhumanly hard to go infinitely, or you just have some sort of system that makes it almost impossible. And I think in here you basically have a system that would make it almost impossible, where eventually your puzzles just become longer than 20 seconds to solve. And that's good. I like that. The concept, I'm probably going to give a 3 or a 4, and that is just because it's... I've seen puzzles like this in other games. It's not like a... I feel like this is one of those like really kind of fun puzzles that can be thrown into other genres. Like I feel like Legend of Zelda's probably done this puzzle at least once. So I'm definitely going to take 1 star off for that because it doesn't. It's a really well done, well executed, really fun, and making it roguelike probably wasn't easy at all. But yeah, it didn't stick out to me as like a super unique or it wasn't not interesting, but yeah, it just didn't stick out as a puzzle that like I've seen this before. It wasn't like a super unique, like a groundbreaking combination where it was like, oh my god, you combine those two things. So concept, I will give 3. Presentation. Honestly, I'm probably gonna give you a 5 for presentation because the pixel art is really good. I don't know if I said that, but the pixel art really good. I love this like thumbnail. The lava effect is really good. It creates a little bit of movement in your scene, and that little bit of movement just makes it the entire game slightly more like visually interesting. I think if a game looks like a static screen in a game just really bores the hell out of me. Maybe that's a personal thing, or maybe that's like a psychology thing that can help in any menuing. But the fact that this lava moves in the background is really, really good. So presentation, music was good. The music fit the feel you like. At first, I didn't even realize there was a timer or that I should be going fast, but the music immediately kicked me into high gear, which was great. You had minimal sound effects. You had basically all you needed to make it good, which is great. You don't need too much. You had the movement sound, and you had the finishing the puzzle sound, and those were the two big ones. And a death sound. So, presentation all around, really good. Really liked it. Use of limitation. Again, I'm definitely going to take one off because this doesn't feel like a, oh my god, you combine those two things. And I'm probably going to take a star off because this is a personal thing, and again, you gotta remember that ratings and just anything I say is subjective. It's my opinion more than anything. But this combination doesn't feel super out there. Not that like I've seen many puzzle roguelikes. It's just that roguelite is it's I don't know if there's a term for it, but it's like a subgenre more than a genre itself. Like you can basically staple roguelike onto any genre, and it could work and work well. So it's not like the most standout. I can't believe you would combine these two things, and a lot of jam entries they do like get a bit janky because like their combination is out there and hard to implement and not the easiest. So, but yeah. But yeah, really good entry. I hope the Sway did take away from that. Again, if this was like if this was like a bigger entry, or if you wanted to expand on this, because I think that's a great way to like hypothetically think of like ways to improve. Obviously, I think more mechanics would be good. Like just different type of tiles, maybe abilities or something to help you solve these. Maybe like an ability you can unlock or a consumable that just like fills out a 9x9 and makes them instantly popped. Things like that. A storyline maybe just take like if you wanted to make this a whole thing because the characters are adorable. So if you wanted to make a like a full thing, which I'm not saying to do that, I'm just saying if you did, here are some thoughts. Probably just get rid of the roguelike aspect at all, make it like scripted levels and make it story based because the characters seem interesting, the setting seems interesting, you got a good visual style. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the entry. The mechanic is so like basic because there isn't that much. It's literally one mechanic, and I did this. I did a similar thing. Just make a single mechanic and just make it really polished and really fun and do what you can with it. And you did that here, and it was really good. I really enjoyed this. So, cheers.